Yes, recording the session.
Oh, cool. The last week we did the cube activity, remember? And you reflected on your strengths. You can read more about it here. And there were 6 journeys. The ocean represents your strengths, the river, your interest, the jungle, the cottage, the garden, and the mountain. Building on this exercise, this week, we will focus on asset creation worksheet and toolkit. I created this asset creation worksheet to systematically holistically think about my asset creation projects. So if we want to create our own assets, how can we build these journeys, amazing journeys, where we do think about our assets and try to build them up in the upcoming months. So I prepared myself this toolkit, and I think you can also use it to systematically think about your asset creation journeys. So there are a couple of questions that I want you to respond to. These are the questions. Okay, your priorities, what type of assets you wish to create, where do you wish to be, platforms, your target audience, topics, and then your system, your content library, how will you add value, how will you monetize, generate income, etc. So we will respond to these questions. Okay, now let me open the document. I want you to download the document now. It is called Squad Asset Creation Guide Worksheet. So there are 2 versions of this, one empty version, one full version. I will be sharing with you the full version. This is my version, okay? I did it for myself. So I wanted to systematically think about my asset creation journey. So if you want, you can download this.
Yeah. Where should participants download it from?
So if you go to seminar learning materials of week 2, if you click on week 2, you will see that underneath week 2, you will find all these documents. So the name of the worksheet that I populated is called Squash Asset Creation Guide Sample Worksheet. So I now open this one. You can click on it and download it. There is also an empty worksheet. It is called Asset Creation Guide Worksheet. If you want to work on the empty version, you can download the other version as well. So have you found it? Please download it. Did you locate it? You can find it in week 3 materials. Okay. So this is the empty version, Squash Guide to Asset Creation Journey worksheet. Yeah. So you can work on this version as well. What you will do is you will just respond to these questions through bullet points. Okay. Number 1, make a list of all your strengths, interests, passions, including your best skills and knowledge. The more items, the better. And try to make them specific. Blackboard week 2. Week 2 contents, yeah? You'll find them. So this is the empty worksheet, everyone. You can work on this one, type up your own ideas here in this document. Or let me share you my own version. You can also work on this one if you want. Sometimes it is more difficult to work on an empty document because what should I be creating? I'm not sure, you will say. That's why I created this. I filled out it in blue color. You can see my example. I did it for myself. Okay. What you can do is if you want it, if you want to work on this version, then you can easily change them and apply them to your own. So the question is, what makes your life rich and entertaining? What are you talented at? What makes you interesting, remarkable? What are your strengths, passions? What are you curious about? So these are the questions. Whatever comes to your mind, the key is to write very quickly. I love inspiring people, storytelling, writing on Medium, creating YouTube videos, watching science fiction movies. You can also come up with specific things, cooking olive oil dishes. I love it. Doodling, keeping notebooks, theater, improv, TikTok trends, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, metaverse. You can also put topics like this, okay? What topics are you interested in? I'm interested in teaching. So come up with your own versions, okay? I love creating new ideas. I love futuristic science. So keep writing, keep typing up. Science fiction movies. Attending creativity workshops. Inventing new products. Designing training programs, executive education. Traveling by train, living in Norwich. I love it. So whatever you love, yeah, put them. Put your interests as well. Learning about future technologies such as artificial intelligence. You can also put your language skills. Quickly type them up, okay? Positive. How do people know you, or remember you? You can also put these. Anything about your personal brand, you can put them. You can ask people around you. Focused on sustainable long-term success, long-term perspective, investing in myself, and creating assets. I'm interested in this. I want to act as a role model in asset creation. So yeah, put your own version, change them. If you are also interested in this, you can keep some of these, or you can adapt them to your own, okay? I love dark chocolate, gourmet coffee, London musicals, creating new products, Pixar movies, K-pop. I love K-pop, fantasy movies. I love magic, master classes. I follow Julia Cameron, Elizabeth Gilbert. They offer these creativity workshops. I attended their workshops. What are your strengths? What do you have experience? Let's say I have professional experience in what? What are you passionate about? I'm passionate about changing, transforming educational systems and unleashing creative potential of our students in a rapidly changing world. I love inquiring, learning about the future. So these are the things that, yeah, really excite me. I love learning about Mars, interstellar travel, asteroid mining, different cultures, multidisciplinary mental models. I want to be a Renaissance person and polymath. So these are the things that came to my mind. Just quickly type up whatever comes to your own mind, okay? Like the more items, the better. I try to create as many as possible. That's a wonderful example, yes. Chocolate, one of our students created this chocolate brand. It is one of our UEA graduates, and it's a quite profitable brand and business, exactly. So you can turn your passions into a profitable business, definitely. So this is your starting point. I want you to create a systematic list of all of these things, but have fun doing this as well. Like turn it into a fun game. This is your fun game. This is like hunting. You're hunting your interests, your excitements, things that you love, things that give you energy, excitement. What excites you? Why do you get up in the morning? I'm excited by this. What are those? What gives you joy? Yeah. Okay. So you can find my example, but you feel free to change it. Okay. And make sure you keep typing right now. Keep typing, keep moving, type up all your ideas. Try to put as much specifics and details as possible. Okay. Let's continue with number 2. Which of these do you most love to do? You love doing these things so much that they don't seem like work to you. you experience flow, momentum, joy, satisfaction, abundance. So this is like your zone of genius. You can perform at the highest level, achieve 10x in these areas. What are those areas? Please list them. The more specifics, the better. For example, I love creative writing, notebook keeping, doodling, writing in my diary. This is my diary. I always carry it with me. Teaching on creativity and business, cooking healthy dishes, walking in nature, writing on Medium, shooting YouTube videos. You know, these come to my mind, so I put these, but you can come up with your own. Future technologies and how they will transform our lives in the next few decades. I love learning about the metaverse, AI, algorithms, machines, robots, NFTs, self-driving cars, blockchain, space travel, cryptocurrencies, and similar topics. I love coming to UEA campus, teaching, creating new, exciting things. So, like, what is your zone of genius? Put them here. Okay, make a list. Quickly type up whatever comes to your mind. Zone of genius. Okay. You never get tired when you do these things. You know, these inspire you, excite you. Okay, let's wrap it up. The third one. Now I want you to make a list of your current assets. What do you have right now? These might include your websites, different platforms work. Do you have any podcasts, mailing lists, copyrights, brands, businesses, digital products, music, book, ebook? Do you have any Etsy, Shopify, Amazon shop, investments, real estate, crypto, stocks, investments? Make a list of them, please. So I have how many? I do this many YouTube videos. This was last year, so right now I have this many subscribers. How many followers do you have on LinkedIn, let's say? How many Medium articles do you have, let's say? All these things.
Fari, there's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Ketan?
Yeah, Ketan, just feel free to speak up or write in the chat box, as you wish. Whenever you have questions, everyone, just ask it. You can type into chat box or you can speak up. So these are my current assets, okay? I created some TikToks. I have 3 books. I'm working on more books. I have some awards. I have Instagram, but I'm not very active there. I have bought Ethereum and Bitcoin, some investments, let's say. I have some digital products on Gumroad. I have some courses, experiences, some teaching experience. So you can put whatever comes to you, okay? What are the sort of assets? Any awards, distinctions, put them here. Awards, distinctions. Do you have any stocks, shares, investments, and gold? For example, I invested in this Magnificent Seven companies. I have a little bit of gold, very little, but yeah, I have a little bit of Bitcoin, etc. Put all what you have, okay? Do you have house, car, computer, cell phone, speedy internet, other assets? These are also your assets, yeah? You can list them. Do you have a job, even if it is part-time? Do you have side hustles, positive income streams? What are they? Do you have any networks that bring you opportunities? Skills that only you have, your best skills, you can list them. Accomplishments. Entrepreneurial experiences, ventures, please list them all. Okay, so this is all the assets you have. Put them here. Okay, if you don't have much, don't be worried. You will be creating them in the next year, in the next couple of years. So this is a current inventory. You get a snapshot of what you have got right now. If you don't have much, don't worry. You are just starting your journey. You will increase them. Okay, the goal is to increase them, and let's focus on increasing them. The next question is about that. So let's continue with the next question. What type of assets do you wish to create during the next 6 months? How will you grow your asset portfolio? Please come up with ideas. Will you be creating your website, Medium blog, YouTube channel, which platform? Amazon Shop, Shopify store? Investments, real estate, stocks, what will you be creating? You can either buy them or create them. If you have some money, you can buy some assets. If you don't have money, then you can, most important, create these assets through your imagination. Okay, I will continue writing on Medium, for example, every day. I will continue creating videos on YouTube every day. I will create ebooks. I will create online training program, portfolio of new digital products on Gumroad. I will increase my portfolio of investments. Read at least 2 new books. I will review these on Medium through book summaries. Create book summaries and reviews. I will create new teaching, learning exercises, especially on making money online, creating assets online. Okay. I will also be creating doodles, TikToks, if I can. And some exciting projects. I want to be open to X Factor. X Factor is something that I don't know that I don't know. So X Factor, this is huge. Like, you are not aware, you know. That's an excellent question, Kevin. How do you judge what are assets worth creating? I talk to myself, my future self, after 10 years. So I talk to future self who lives 10 years in the future. That's the best thing that you can do. I think if you talk to your future self who lives 10 years in the future, then that future self will tell you what you should be creating. Okay, that's the best. The best answers will be given by your future self. So you use your imagination to think about your future self. What would your future self tell you about what to create in terms of assets? My future self tells me that I should be writing on Medium every day. So I'm doing that. And my future self tells me that I should be creating YouTube videos every day. So I'm trying to do that as well. So if you talk to your future self, it'll be crystal clear on what your priorities will be. So my future self lives in 2034, October. Okay, I talk to myself who lives in 2034, October. That's how I decide. Okay. So put all your goals here. Let's wrap it up. The next one, what will be your top 3 priorities? Write them down. For me, it is Medium writing is number 1. I want to be create my new knowledge articles every day. These will be the basis of all my future teaching, brands, books, assets, digital product. So my Medium writing is very crucial. I need to get it done. Number 2 is ebooks, digital products. I want to create, market them on Etsy, Gumroad, Amazon, etc. And number 3 is my YouTube channel because it keeps me energized and fresh. So these are my 3. What are yours? Oh yeah, that's an excellent contribution, Kevin. Yeah, what do you wish you had created by now? That's an excellent way. You know, you can just get started doing that. But it is never late. Let me tell you, it is never late to create these assets. It is never late. You can start right now, today. Okay, so what are your 3 priorities? Please write them, explain them. Why these 3? Let's continue. That's exactly, yeah, that's a great question. What business do you wish you had created, and which business will you be creating in the next 10 years? Those are great questions to answer. So the next one, where do you see yourself in 3 years? List the things that you wish to see happening. So where do you wish to be in terms of your career, city, travel, assets, investment skills, success? I think we need to aim for 2027 or 2028 even, you know. So where do you want to be? So I need to update this document for myself. I want to make my YouTube channel profitable, successful, reaching at least, let me update this. So you can update this at least, I think 25K. Now I will double it. I want to reach, I already reached 1,500, so I need to increase this to 3,000. Until the end of 2000. So like I'm revisiting it now. I want to be able to create 6 books. So yeah, you revisit this document. I want to create at least 60 digital products. I'm very slow in this. I need to accelerate, I think. I want to keep creating exciting journeys. I want to continue teaching. I want to be able to pay on my mortgage and make small investments to achieve my financial independence until 2030. And I want to maintain a healthy, active lifestyle. Lots of water, sleep, exercise, fruits, vegetables, hobbies. So yeah, you create your own version. There's nothing to manage, Samuel. So when most of the time, if I create Medium articles or YouTube videos, I do nothing about them. They continuously create me income. You know, if you are creating content on social media, let's say, you don't have to worry about anything because those assets will keep creating value for you. But if it is an online store, let's say Amazon store, Etsy store, then you need to maintain it, of course, and update it. But most of the time, if you are creating content online, you don't need to worry about it because this content makes you money automatically. This is your asset. I don't have to worry about my Medium that I published. You know, it's already out there. They make money when I'm sleeping. Yeah. And that's the goal. You know, you don't have to worry about it. You just create them, publish them, that's it. Exactly. It's money for nothing. I don't require any inventory. Let's say I have 1,600 articles on Medium. Okay. Each of them is like a product. Think of each of them as a product. When people read it, they are buying that product actually. But the good thing is there is like the inventory is not diminished. It is digital. It's always there. It's as it is digital, your inventory never diminishes. That's the beauty of creating digital products. You know, they never diminish. They always create your revenue for the long term. So let's continue with the next one. The next question. Which platforms are your priorities? Choose your platforms. Medium is my top one. So I hope to increase my income to maybe with the new algorithm, I cannot say 700. I need to reduce it, make it more realistic. Maybe 400, 500, maybe 500. YouTube is my next top platform. It has huge potential. It's already profitable now. So I want to increase profit of YouTube. Okay, so put your goals here. Which platforms and what is your priority there? Next one, who are your target audiences? My target audiences are young people interested in developing themselves, careers, assets, and creativity. So how do you reach them? My courses, workshops, Medium articles, YouTube channel, LinkedIn, Gumroad, Amazon page, etc. So these are how I reach them. So think about your target audience. How will you reach them? eBay, yeah, is a great example, great platform for doing commerce, of course. And so is Shopify. So analyze these digital platforms as much as you can. Think about your target audience. How will you reach them? Who are your target segments? Please articulate these segments. I'm considering new platforms as well in the new year. So what are your topics and interests? Put your topics and interests in number 9. My top topics and interests are AI, metaverse, space, asteroid mining, amphithesis, blockchain, robots, machines, algorithms, climate change, future jobs. What are your formats? My formats could be articles, ebooks, videos, digital products, seminars, workshops, doodles. And what is your content goal? To create at least a couple of content pieces every day. I'm creating one video, one doodle, one exercise, one Medium article, etc. every day. And I aim to generate at least 50 ideas every day. I cannot do it right now. Maybe I can do like 20 ideas. I can do 20, but 50 is a bit too much right now because I'm really busy. Okay, so like you can revisit these, okay? Put your content creation goals here. Number 10, which topics interest you more? Rank them, choose your top 3 niches. Think of each of them as one topic, okay? Mind, books, reading, mental models, learning, writing, content creation is just one topic, okay? Think of them as one, and then create your ranking. Here is my ranking. So number 1 is mind, books for me. So I put it at number 1. Number 2 is curiosity, science, nature, space, future, innovation, and technology. These categories. Number 3 categories are music, entertainment, cinema for me. Number 4 is money, investments, entrepreneurship, and business. Number 5 is all arts and creative things. So these are my priorities. What are your priorities? Please put them in order, okay? You can change the order as you wish, based on what you prefer. Number 8 and 9 are low priority for me. So yeah, you decide on your priorities, okay? And rank them. So what will be your focus and niches? My focus niches are future jobs, creativity, asset creation, investing in yourself, curiosity, imagination, new technologies, etc. How to reinvent yourself. If you have some content ideas and titles, put them here. You can also go to Cloud or GPT, ChatGPT. Ask it some, let's brainstorm together on titles for videos, my videos, or for my articles on Medium. Give me potentially viral, exciting ideas, you can say, on ChatGPT or Cloud, and you can tell it, give me 30 potentially viral, exciting ideas. It will give you 30 ideas, okay? And you can even develop these together with AI. So use AI for these. AI will help you. How will you create add value through your content ecosystem? So my focus is on inspiring individuals. I want to give individuals tools, mindsets, emotional support, inspiration, so that they can achieve their financial freedom, happiness, career satisfaction. So I hope to grow my audience to 200,000 people in the upcoming years. Hopefully a million people in 10 years. I want to reach 1 million people in 10 years. If you reach 1 million people in 10 years, you become a millionaire. Keep that in mind. How many people can you reach? If you reach 1 million people, then you become a millionaire. Okay, so give that a goal to yourself. But it's a marathon. It's a long-term journey. Okay, so I have a growing library of 1,800 content pieces right now. I think right now it's a bit more than that. And I hope to increase it until 10,000 content pieces in the next 10 years. So 10,000 content pieces means 10,000 experiments. This will make you a Renaissance person. Okay, so and this will be my online content empire. So adjust these numbers based on what you intend to achieve. Okay, you can create your own numbers. Let's wrap it up. Number 12, how do you establish a content creation system? What is your frequency? So I will spend minimum 1 hour every day. I will be writing on Medium during this 1 hour. I do that. When I'm too tired, I shoot YouTube videos. It's not like work. It's a joyful event for me. So I do, when I'm too tired, I do YouTube videos. And I'll create a couple of ebooks. So how many videos or articles will you be producing? At what frequency? And how will you turn it into a game that's fun and exciting for yourself? Okay, so like just write down your ideas, okay? Number 13, think about your content library. How big will it be? So I intend to publish 240 Medium articles in 1 year and 300 YouTube videos in 1 year. And I finish a notebook every 2 months or so, maybe every 2-3 months. Okay, so like, what about you? What will you be creating? How many of these? Number 14 is very important. How will you generate multiple streams of income? How will you monetize it? So my goal on Medium is to double my income to $500 a month. And my YouTube channel is profitable. It makes around $100 now a month. Now I want to double it to 200. That's my goal. Okay, so you can adjust these based on your goals. And what other income streams will you be creating? You can check out Ali Abdal's YouTube channel for this. Ali Abdal became a millionaire you can look at his videos from these links. Okay, I pasted the links. And the last one, how much do you wish to make in the next 3 years in terms of money? My goal is to make 100,000 pounds in the next 3 years. How will I do that? Through my Medium, YouTube, Gumroad, Amazon, online courses, executive education, and sharing economy, such as Airbnb. Okay, so my goal is 100K. What is your goal? Put it. So yeah, thank you so much. This was a great.
Good to see you all. Take care.